Alright, day 2 of the training vlog. So yesterday I didn't really go into much detail about, I gave you a little bit of a rundown of what I'm doing rep scheme wise, but where I'm at with my current training is that I took probably close to almost 2 years off from the gym and I got quote unquote small. That'll probably save the reasons why for a completely separate video. But regardless of that, I've probably been training hard for coming up to 4-ish months where I've been just like back on my shit, eating all my meals, just like sticking to a plan and staying consistent, which is pretty much the answer for seeing results in the gym. So yeah, I'm finally back into my routine. I'm the heaviest I've ever been, and the training phases that I have labeled throughout my comeback, I guess you could say, have been Return of the Jacked Guy. So that's where the title of all of these videos will come from, is I'm just in the third and final phase of my Return of the Jacked Guy training stimulus, one could say. So you got a decent idea of what my rep schemes will be like if you watched yesterday's video. Today will be much more intense, because I'm just actually doing a hard upper body training day. So the training stimulus that I'm shooting for here in my third and final phase of Return of the Jacked Guy is more of what I would consider like pump work or metabolic work. The goal here is just to do a shit ton of reps, rest minimally, and what this will do is go through as much glucose as I possibly can, and this will probably be the highest carbohydrate intake I have for the unforeseeable future until I do this type of stimulus again. And the way we can achieve this, where we're trying to build up as much lactic acid in the muscle and more isolation movements, is, like I said, a bunch of reps, short rest periods, supersets, or I'll do like the triple drop sets, supersetting different exercises, a bunch of what you would call like quote-unquote pump work. Today will be much more intense. Yesterday was kind of a pussy day. It's my day of neglected muscles. Go watch that one if you haven't seen it. What else? All of my workouts are for the new gym at Evolution Fitness here in Fargo, and if you haven't been there yet, you need to go check it out. You'll see why in this video, because the machines are so dope. When it comes to my upper body, my back usually will go right away. I have good connection with it. My chest is pretty shit. I have some postural issues, which I'll go into more throughout this video, and I didn't really realize it until I started recording my sets, that just like one side is way different than the other, and it obviously shows my physique. So you'll see it in the video that I might just have some weird imbalances where I'll probably have to just like stop sets completely, reset my posture, and then go again. Today's workout is pretty balanced for my upper body with a good mix of pushing, pulling, and raising. The pumps should be pretty good, and let's get rolling. Alright, day 2, en route. Okay, the different chest, I'm doing 2 chest movements today. One's more for a decline for my lower chest, other one is more of an incline. If you want to have more of a bias for either upper or lower, a lot of it has to do with where your torso angle is. So for my goal right now, which is lower chest, all I have to do is slide my butt forward, and that will put more of an emphasis on my lower chest. Is you want to be working on getting your arm to go towards your ribs. If you are ever lucky enough to have access to these stride pieces, use them, and use them often. Because what they do is there's this cam on top here where I can change where in the rep that I'm challenged the most. So for my goal here, when I'm doing these like drop sets, looking to get just the nastiest pump, I will start it off to where I will set it up to where the hardest part of my range is down towards the stretch. I will do 10 of those. I will adjust the cam so then I'm not challenging the stretch anymore because that length is already fatigued. So then when those are fatigued after my reps of 10, then I will change the cam to where I'm getting challenged more in the squeeze, and that's where I will just fucking rep out as many as I can. And the end goal should be a pretty juicy pump. the end of, I cut these shorts myself from sweatpants, and that shit's hanging on by a fucking thread. Come on! Okay, this is what, 8 maybe? I'm literally going to go until I can't do anymore. So this is where, this need to reset. It's feeling kind of goofy. Get my position set, and then continue. Jeez. That wasn't 20 either. Maybe 15. So I log all this in my training app. So even if I don't get, the goal is 20. Even if I only get 15 or so, next week I'll have it saved, and I'll know exactly what I need to try and beat. I'm surprised that folded me as much as it did. The biggest thing that I found that's helped my chest since I've been back in training the last few months, a few people I've seen cues from, either like Mike Van Wyck or Dr. Mike Israetel. However you can get yourself into the position from here to there. This position right here is cash money if you're trying to train your chest. Whether it's proud chest, pop your chest, however you need to get yourself in that position, sit there and practice from here, turn forward. Oh my. That might even shit. Okay. Now, we pump. Okay, there. Lose it. Reset quick. Keep going. God. Okay. Onward we go to these chest supported rows. I actually know the weights I'm going to use this week. And I have goals to my goal this week is to do the triple drop set of 10, 10, 10 with better form. Goal here, these chest supported rows, is more of a lat bias than anything. And the easiest way to do that, for if you want to work lats, is driving your elbows down compared to out to the side. It's the easiest cue you can get. For when you're trying to do lats, is keeping your arms close to your torso. Okay, 10, 10, 10. Yeah. I moved much better than last week. Okay, I will rest for an uncomfortable amount of not enough time. Then we'll go again. Okay, run the rack one more time. If you want to up your pulling game, burst grips, leather straps, cash money. Okay. So all you have to do, put them underneath. One quick swoop in the palm, ready to go. Hey, honestly, I could get this off. I don't even have to hang on, and they'll stick pretty good. And I'm pretty hunched forward on these, but you'll see on the other back when I do, it'll be the opposite, where my chest will be pushed way forward. Oh. Okay. 10. Oh. Okay. Onward. I have a very specific part of my shoulder that just has not been worked. If you haven't noticed yet in these videos, my rear delts, they're too fucking big. Nothing else on my body really sticks out like the way my fucking rear delts do. They have like goddamn tumors. So I have this part that pretty much is right in line with the direction my arms will move. That is the part that has been neglected as shit for so long that I'm doing my best now to try and get to catch up to the rest of my body. Hopefully you can see the part of my side delt I'm trying to work. Should be like even the first thing to fire. Okay, 10 more. Okay. 10. Oh god. Okay. They're actually kind of pumped up. Somehow, I feel like my rear delts are still working during goddamn lateral raises. I don't know what happened. My rear delts will probably work on a goddamn shoulder press. Okay, these may get a little sloppy, but it's okay. For this specific goal of just getting as much blood in my muscle, as long as I can feel some tension, I'm gonna hold my posture. Just keep going. I will. Come on. Oh. Yeah, that feels pretty good. Sir, can I get a good shot here? Yeah. She's coming. She is coming. Alright, well, I don't know the weights I'm going to use for this machine because I was previously doing something else, but I switched to this for my incline because this machine is awesome. If you have not used this machine, I apologize. If you ever see this machine, definitely use it. Even at my my college university when I went to NDSU, they had this machine, and I remember using it and just thinking, like, oh my god, like, why does this feel so damn good? So this will be my incline movement for the day, and it's going to be a heavier set of 10. I'm still kind of warming up. Heavier set of 10, followed by a set of 20, where I'm just pumping away. And then I guess I'll do a few more so you can see it. The goal here is to get this cable to line up with the upper chest fibers that I'm trying to train. And my arm path will also show that that's where I'm going. All of this is in the same line to get to my upper chest. And also my front delts will work as well. But that's not too much of a concern. Come on. Okay. Now we pump. Okay. My form is fucking gone. Okay, this is my last pulling thing for the day. And the rep scheme here is the 10-10-10. On the first pull thing I did today, that was more lat biased. So I was more in that arm path where it stays pretty close to my torso. This will be the opposite. So instead of driving straight down to my hips, it's going to be more out to the sides. Oh, that's feeling good today. Feeling really good, actually. And so before first movement, lats for the goal. Here is more Terry's and more of my upper back. And then the one I'll do after this is shrugs to do traps. Feels easy as shit today. Wow, yeah, that was way too fucking easy. Alright, let's take a little look here and see what we got cooking today. Shrimp in the center. So I don't even show the legs. Symmetry between the left and right seems to be getting a little bit better. You'll see as I fatigue and pose, it'll probably get worse and worse. And like one side will get tight and not loosen up for me. But overall, biggest places trying to improve, chest and shoulders. And I know for sure the side delts are coming in more. Chest is actually kind of filling up pretty good too. Hopefully the glare isn't too much.
So recapping that upper body training session, overall, I thought it went fairly well. The next week, I'll finally have like my full routine of exercises that I plan on doing because I still had to kind of figure out the weights I was going to use for both of those chest exercises. I feel like a common trend throughout this week and just as this program or the stimulus will progress is I will do my first set, my like relatively heavy set of the 10, and then whatever I'm doing for my superset or drop set where I'm going to do the goal of 20 reps, I'm going to find out that the weight I decided to use is not enough to do 20 reps. So I use Sami Get Folded where I only get like 12 to 15. So then in the next weeks to come, I'm going to use that same weight during that drop set. And I'm just going to keep pushing further into that stimulus of pumping out more reps and just sitting and getting as deep into that burn as I can. And the pumps should continue to get more nasty and nasty. And that's kind of the goal of this whole training stimulus. Overall, my soreness is not much for today. When it comes to these types of workouts, unless I'm doing like crazy drop sets, which I'm possibly close to, unless I'm doing something crazy where I'm just like building up what's called oxidative damage, where I'm actually just like cellularly fucking my shit up. The goal is to not do that. So these workouts aren't necessarily as damaging compared to if I were to do relatively heavier loads and focusing more on the eccentric. So don't expect soreness to be anything out of control, except for my neck was pretty fucking sore after the first day. Overall pleased with how that training session went. They should keep getting better and better as the weeks progress. If you have anything you want me to talk about, any specific things in the gym you'd like to see if you aren't in the area, leave me a comment below. Subscribe to the channel if you like these style of videos, and we'll see each other in the next one.